Hey guys! A few videos ago I talked about getting on the internet to immerse yourself in English and practice using it. Today I want to talk about doing this offline and having a great time while you're at it. If you can get your hands on a board game or make one yourself, find some people who will play with you. You can just be like me and nag all your friends until they give in, and try using only English the whole time you play. This will be challenging for some people, and with a lot of games you have to be patient and figure out rules and instructions, but once you do, you'll have a blast. Plus, when you invite new people to join, you have to explain the game to them. This can be a struggle for even the most proficient speakers, so it will definitely work your English muscles. Board games also let you interact with people and practice speaking without the added social pressure of trying to make conversation. I'm gonna show you 4 of my favorite board games. I'll leave links for them below, but if you can't purchase a board game, I encourage you to look into DIY board games. There are so many cool ideas for them on the internet. Or you can try creating your own versions of these games. One of my favorite games ever is Takenoko. This was an impulse purchase at my local game shop. I got it solely because of the art on the box. I don't usually do that kind of thing, but I'm so glad I did because this game is awesome. The game pieces are so beautiful and detailed and artfully done. You have plots of land, corresponding bamboo pieces, a gardener, and a panda. 2 to 4 players each get a hand of 5 game objectives and keep refilling it as they complete them to get points. Based on the player's decisions, plots of land are added and irrigated, and bamboo is grown by the gardener or eaten by the panda. There's a lot of strategy in this game, but it's not too hard to learn. I've played it with so many different people and they've all loved it. Plus, it's freaking adorable. Apples to Apples has kind of become a classic and it's great for vocabulary practice. I've even played it with some of my students. Each player gets a hand of red cards with nouns or proper nouns on them. The players take turns being a judge in each round. The judge puts down a green card with an adjective on it, and then each player has to put in a noun that fits that adjective the best. They can be funny or literal, and the judge has to decide which one wins each time. It's super simple but can be hilarious. It's amazing what reactions certain 2-word combinations can cause. Settlers of Catan became very trendy, at least in the US, in the last few years, and I'm all about it. You get a map with different resources and collect and trade them to build cities, settlements, and roads. It's definitely more competitive than the first 2 games because you can make things more difficult for the other players on purpose. Those settlers. They're savage. Finally, the 4th game I wanted to talk about is Cranium. I love these kinds of games because you get to be silly and creative and interact more with the other players. You play on a team of 2 or more players and you compete by testing your knowledge about random facts or words, drawing, making stuff out of Play-Doh, or performing. It kind of forces you to get out of your shell and has a really nice and light-hearted feel. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you've ever played board games and you have some favorites, please let me know in the comments. As always, I'm here to answer your questions if anything wasn't clear, and until next time, take care. I took all the wrong opportunities to talk to the camera. I rambled on for ages about irrelevant things. I had all the wrong camera angles. I kept panning all the time for some reason. I wandered the expo halls like a lost child. I even tried to make a hotel room tour, but managed to make that footage super boring too.